You ain't hit the live button. You ain't hit the button yet, did you?
Yep.
What?
I had to always hit the button. I'm saying we live.
I was okay. Go ahead, because I
You
know
was
you
what?
put it up. No, I see it. It's okay. I see it.
See what?
I see what we talking about. What we about to discuss?
You see what we about
Mr.
to say?
Baby
This dude.
Oil.
This dude.
Mr. Baby
Him
Oil.
man, what's his name? Wild. Both of them wild.
Who? Who's
Him man
both?
50.
50
52.
Wild? Why 50 Wild?
Man,
For letting people know
I'd rather
what
him.
we've been dealing with for so many years, and we've been thinking that this man was a hero to rap and a hero to hip hop
I
and a
think
hero to the generation that we were in, and so how you I mean I don't think it's nothing wrong with him doing what he's doing. 50 Cent is like making money. It's not even about money for 50 Cent, I don't think. I think it's just about exposing the monster that he is.
and that's okay. That's okay. But to make a documentary and all that stuff. But he ain't had
Yeah.
that. But 50 is just the fake stuff because the dude who had the footage,
Mm-hmm.
Puffy didn't pay him. So,
Oh,
or went to jail or something. So he just sold it to the
a
highest
lot of
bidder.
people was hungry.
Yeah, he sold it to the highest bidder. So,
A lot of people was hungry.
yeah, nah, hungry ain't the word. Messing with 50. That
A
man was
lot
crazy.
of people got paid. And I
Purported
said,
rival Sean Diddy Combs for more than a year, but now the four-part docuseries has finally premiered on Netflix. The series explores Combs' life from his upbringing, the creation of Bad Boy Entertainment, to all of the allegations of assault and sexual abuse since the
During them
1990s,
times.
and it also investigates his alleged connection to the deaths of iconic rappers Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur, featuring insights from those close to him, witnesses from his racketeering and sex trafficking trial, and jurors who heard weeks of testimony. So we're not only going to dig into some of the biggest moments from this series, but also what Combs' legal team is doing, because they are pushing back quite hard
was this the
against
year
the
that
whole
Cat Williams
project.
said
Welcome
that
to
he was
Sidebar,
gonna get
presented by Law and
exposed?
Crime.
See, a
I'm
lot of
Jesse
people
Weber.
get exposed.
And this was it, right? This the
One of
same
them.
year?
Right now,
One of
Sean
Okay, I
Diddy
just wanna make
Combs
sure
is
we in the
locked
same
up in a
year. I
New
think
Jersey
so.
We
prison
still in the
cell,
same
serving
year.
a
There's a
4-year
lot of
sentence
shit.
after he was
A
convicted
lot
of
of stuff
Everybody
has
false
gets
happened
exposed.
in
representation to engage in
2025. Cat
prostitution
Williams really
during his
said
very
that
high
in
all
profile
kinds.
federal
January on
trial earlier
Shannon
this
Sharp
year. The
show.
jury
All
acquitted
kinds
him
of
of the
weird
top
deaths.
charges
I
in
think
the
it was the
indictment,
beginning of the
conspiracy
year.
to engage in racketeering,
Charlie Kirk
as well as 2 counts of sex
Hey,
trafficking.
all
Now, the
kinds of stuff.
allegations against
was real
Combs, they have
bad.
dominated the headlines since November of 2023.
He
That's when his
is
ex, Cassandra
a
Ventura Fine, filed a multi-million-dollar
You kick
lawsuit
a
against the music
First of
mogul,
all,
claiming he abused her
he
during
in
their
jail for
10-year
karma.
relationship. And
Yeah.
since then, he's
Thank
not
you.
only faced this
He's
Come in
criminal
not
jail
in
for
trial,
jail
but
for
also
crime.
nothing.
dozens
I don't
of
bad
care
civil
what
karma.
you
lawsuits that were
say. He's
filed
in
on
jail
behalf of
because
alleged
of
victims.
things that
And
he
many of the
has
lawsuits
done.
Yeah.
include claims of sexual
And
misconduct and rape
if
and
it was
more. But to
me,
be clear,
I
Combs and
would
his
want
legal
to
team,
see
they
him
have
a little longer
adamantly
in jail.
denied.
I'm sorry, because he did a lot of things bad. He did a lot of wrong things. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Nah, you can't show me stuff like that. 4 episodes of some things that I saw. And then he was trying to call people that he knew was subpoenaed. And he was trying to like,
figure out what's going on. Why
no,
y'all
he
wanna-
wasn't figuring out. He was trying to like get in their head.
you know the
He was
wildest thing?
manipulating them.
You want to hear the wildest thing?
Mm.
If he would have paid everybody he's supposed to pay,
None
he
of this
wouldn't
would have
none
been
be
out.
going on. Like yo, for real, like them little kids and stuff that he had with them making of the band and the RB days and
He
all that
treated
shit.
them horribly.
Like, bro, you ain't take care of your people. And to be honest with you, he's a guy of death. It's nothing. If you would Puff Daddy, what's good gonna come from? Just a little bit of exposure, not too much. You're gonna be in your videos, and then your career gonna be over. You ain't gonna be able to get on no other. Cause notice the other artists don't even get on with other people.
Well, I definitely never noticed that back in the day until recently that he really wanted the limelight.
Yeah.
I didn't see that in when we were coming up, you know. But I saw that on that documentary and I was like, damn, he really got rid of everybody that was in his way.
Yeah.
if you really look at it and think about it, even if you don't really believe people, but even if you just look at the videos that were shown in the documentary, those are real videos.
Yeah. It won't like you could doctor those. It was just like,
Yeah, it wasn't nobody talking, it was him
it was him.
talking.
It was him.
So you really like gotta look at that, and you can't really like say
But it's some stuff in there that I don't believe.
like what
The little dude, the little producer,
Leroy,
whoever,
Little Rodney,
Lil
or
Rodney.
something.
Yeah, I ain't
Little
believe
Rodney,
this
what
story.
makes you think you don't believe him? You
I
think
don't
he
believe this
lying
story.
about waking up and he had parts of his body that was hurting?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah,
I
but
don't think no man would get
I
on live
don't,
TV
I
and
don't think.
documentary and
Yeah,
say that and it wasn't true. I
I'm,
don't think a man would do that.
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
saying.
That's a
I'm
lot
not
of
saying.
courage.
I'm not saying nothing happened to him. I'm saying I don't think Puffy did it. I think these dudes were so
You don't
goddamn high and
know.
out there mind. I mean, it ain't nobody else that came up and said that he did some sexual assault.
The co-founder said it.
That dude at the
What?
end
Yes. Yeah.
said
Audrey
like,
O'Day said it. Yeah.
what Aubrey said.
She said that the lady walked in and saw her passed out on the chase
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and
He was him
right
and
there.
another dude.
Him and somebody else. So, like you said, that what you say, he liked to watch.
Watch porn.
So they passed her out, and then they watched the porn. That's what it was. It was like crazy. That Bill Cosby shit, allegedly.
Then they said that they
Allegedly,
had some
y'all.
kind of drug in that baby oil. Well, I'm like, well, if they put
So
this
the
baby
drug
oil,
in the baby
well,
oil, how did it get in your system?
how did it get in? If the baby oil get in their system, if you touching their body, wouldn't it get in your system too? So both of y'all was high off the.
So hold on,
Man,
I'm trying to understand. Let's talk about that. What is it? Can you explain to
some
me?
kind of
What
HGC.
pull
So I
it up.
guess
Can
when
you
you
pull it
run,
up?
what?
I want to see where is that part at? That it was like, what is it called?
Some
G.
HGH,
And what is it
HBG
getting?
or
It
something.
must be something that sinks into your skin,
Yeah.
and it gives you a really
A
good
really
high.
so he
That
he puts
probably feels really good.
not if you don't know what's going on.
Oh
Cause they
yeah.
like if you ain't got no control over your body, it says it's like
Yeah,
paralyzed.
it's like oh my God, that is dangerous.
You said you
Yeah, I
want
want
to
to
try it.
try some. I know.
You had to drop the mic on that one, y'all. Deservable.
No, that is crazy.
No, yeah, I agree.
That is weird.
I
I
agree.
ain't never heard nothing like that until I saw that documentary. That's what I'm saying. That documentary is kind of like
All the like the strawberry cocaine and all the
I've
different
never heard
flavors of
anything
cocaine. I
like
never
that.
heard of no
Me neither.
designer drugs.
And I saw it. We saw it. Pink
So what?
on the documentary. Pink cocaine.
Oh, they showed it.
In the pack. You know what I'm saying? It's on. That's what I'm saying. I learned a lot from it. So you said 50 Cent trolling. I don't know if that's
I ain't
true.
saying he trolling, but that's like these man, like, man, there's a lot of people do wild stuff. That man, guess what we didn't see in this documentary, guess who we didn't see in there, but was at court and had to go through all that and was his girlfriend. 50 Cent baby mama. That's why he's doing it. 50 Cent baby mama had to testify against Puff. But she said Puff took care of her.
She was a sex worker.
Yeah, he had her working. He had her taking.
She was probably picking up the girls.
No. Look, on the court jump. This is on the court jump, right? He had a sex worker having sex with her while he watched. So that's what her job was, to be one of his porn stars. Like, you know what I mean? You know, because he liked to watch the girl, you know.
I said sex worker.
So she was virtually one of his sex workers. You're right, now to think about it.
No, that's what 50 said. On
little sex worker,
50
y'all.
called her that.
He took care of her.
He called her and Carisha that on his Instagram. He said
never
that.
think about it is sex workers.
Mm-hmm.
You right.
And I think they had a conversation about that because Carisha didn't like that at all.
That's why he mad at that dude.
Nah.
Man, that's a vengeance, man. That man, making your baby mama for real a sex worker. If dude make you and you don't like him, y'all already don't like each
I
other.
don't know.
They already don't like each
I
other.
don't know if that would be the reason. 50 said, and I quote, he said some funny to me. And it was some gay stuff. And he
Yeah,
said
but they
that.
went beefing before that.
No, he said that's what it was. He was
And
like,
then
that's what
Puffy
it was.
took his girl.
That part.
That part.
So Puffy probably was like, I'm gonna show you how gay I am.
Yeah. I'm all listening to all that. And he turned his girl completely out. 50 said, oh, I got something for you then, since you trying to goddamn get one up on me. I'm gonna get 20. I'm gonna troll you forever.
50 gonna troll him like he trolled Ja Rule.
Exactly.
But he can't troll but I mean, I don't think he can like troll Puffy to the point where he's erased. Like Ja Rule. He erased Ja Rule. He can't do Puffy like that.
Ja Rule erased his stuff because he stopped making music.
Yeah, but 50 famous for trolling people and making them disappear. He ain't really get the Rick Ross. He tried Rick Ross.
This in jail right now.
Yeah, he in jail, but he's still powerful. Diddy is powerful in the world. I don't care. He still got his power,
but let me tell you something.
50 put out.
But I'm gonna tell you.
And I ain't even on Diddy's side. I don't like Diddy. Diddy is horrible for your person.
Here's the one thing, right, though.
Video, I don't like it.
Here's the one thing you gotta really, really think about, though. He like 50 like might do all that and all that, right? But his energy right now is catered towards this man. I don't care what Puff do when he come out. People won't fucking with Puff when he was out. Think about it. He ain't had nobody. He ain't like you won't hear Puff. Puppet was putting his stuff on stuff because Puppet got something to do with the Grammys. Puffy can get you award. Puffy in charge of that shit. He on that board, that committee who get the awards and all that stuff. Like it's bigger. It's bigger than what we know about. So it's little stuff like that.
He's not on it now.
No, he might be still on.
No, he's not on it now.
Like he's for
not
real,
on it now, babe.
If he was doing all the stuff they say he was doing, he saved a lot of people.
He's not on it now.
But look, if he was doing all the stuff that they say he was doing, and all these people was involved, then he goddamn saved everybody's ass. Cause he ain't nobody name got pulled out of. None of the Diddy tapes came out of. None of that. He saved all that. He saved himself from all that. All right, y'all get me on sex trafficking. All right, whatever. I'm out. But
babe, turn that light down.
He ain't coming back out no more though. That's it.
That light is tearing my eyes up, man. Ooh. Sorry. It's hurt my eyes. It's hurt my eyes.
Staring at it for a minute.
It's tearing them eyes up. I need a water. That would be nice.
Champagne make you dry.
What? Excuse me? Dry? I'm nowhere near dry, honey. I'm all the way wet.
Wake up in the morning, dry as a bitch, can't get yourself together.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dehydrated.
Oh yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I wake up in the morning after drinking champagne, and I want more champagne.
Because you're drunk.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with me being no daggone drinker. Y'all, what is wrong with this man? You.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it cold too. I need it cold. I want me some more oxtail.
Chocolate.
Turn that light on. The one on top of us. I've had that one on. Oh boy, Yeah, that one. Oh, yes, that's perfect. I want some oxtail.
There ain't no more here.
Man, I ain't even gonna call him out because I like him and I'm gonna give him another chance. But
Then you don't have to. What's that? Oh, let me see who won this game.
oh, Lakers and Celtics.
Taylor, it's Friday Night Hoops here in Boston. Always fun when these two teams get together. TD Garden is ready for game night.
Oh, you've always been confident
that I'm able.
It's one to Vincent. Shot clock is winding down this season. Excellent ball movement. And Keita is rewarded for making himself available.
Cowboys,
Attack mode.
Lakers.
The way you
Hits
said
on a
it.
three.
I mean, we
In
breaks off.
Toronto on Sunday afternoon.
The way you said it.
Walsh fakes out Timmy. And
What's
takes
the
it
score? A 120
for
2
Jordan Walsh.
to 95.
Standout at
Anybody-
Arkansas.
They ain't coming back. What quarter is this? 4? 2 minutes?
Timmy,
What
offensive
the-
rebound, and he finds Bronny James.
What Bronny at? That's the mistake they made.
No, Brian ain't got nothing to do with the LeBron is.
That's the mistake they
Bron.
Get
made.
it in for James. Connect.
Brian got an
And he
assist.
rocks
2
the
points
rim.
from assist.
Garza. Another big-time college career. Cutter.
Oh, Brian. See, you missed that. That was on him.
The Celtics playing
Bron.
three
That's
centers
Bron.
together now.
Bronny
Oh,
James
it went in?
with a triple.
Defenders just ball watch and don't identify players off the ball.
Smith's three is good. Nick Smith Jr. has shown the ability to score tonight. The Celtics go wire to wire to knock off the Lakers. They win big. Takes it in, and it's been so easy for Boston. Pritchard matched up with.
He started out.
It was right there for the rookie from Slam down by Keita.
I don't think Luka played.
Hard drive.
think the
Hachimura
Celtics-
crumbles to the floor and turns it over. 5-on-4
Oh,
right
leave
now
it,
for
babe.
Boston.
My chicken.
Find the open man. It's White. Booking a three. 3 of 6 from the field. 2 of 4 from downtown.
Good.
LaRavia
Oh, my
goes
God.
down. Can
Can't
they
even
create a
like
highlight?
mine. They always
Yes, sir.
good.
It's
They
White
they
with a
go
three.
all for a year maybe, but they
And the
normally
rebound
come back
knocked
strong
over to
whenever they
Reeves.
do.
Early offense with the catch. LaRavia inside finish. That was
so
tough, and
disappointed
White
to see
tried to
that.
help out.
So
So what?
isn't the Celtics the rivalry team for the Lakers? Isn't that
Well,
that's one? Oh, but who is? I thought it was just the Celtics.
it is.
Yeah, because they always like go crazy when they play the Celtics. Mm-hmm. You gotta turn something on. Let me see that right there.
What?
50 and them to talk
Netflix
about.
making news this week with a new documentary featuring never before seen video of Sean Diddy Combs
Yes.
in moments that he clearly viewed as secret, including a high stakes call
That
with
man
his
is
lawyer just
absolutely
days before his now infamous arrest, plus Diddy reacting in real
Somebody
time.
turned
as
that
new
footage
lawsuits
in.
dropped against him. Combs has publicly objected that he says the videos were, quote, stolen.
Somebody turned that footage in.
I don't want to have a life to be able to live. You know, it's really going to be hard for me to take more hits.
Somebody
than I
turned
take
that
it.
footage in, baby.
God
You hear
forbid,
me?
Get in front of a jury and have a
And for
chance.
somebody to turn that footage in like
So,
that,
I'm having this emergency
that-
call because something has to give. I've listened. I've been a superb client, as
you have not been a superb
To New
nothing.
York, but I'm
Stop
just like,
lying. You've been an
I'm just running around
asshole.
waiting for-
That's
for-
what you've
for-
been.
for
All
a
your
shooting
life
job.
on national TV.
These
We've
new
seen
videos
it.
contribute to a critical portrait
We
of Diddy in the
have
documentary,
witnessed
which we
it.
can report tonight has
We
now
were
jumped
there
to
with
number one
you
for Netflix shows in the U.S.
through
since
all
debuting
of the band
this
making.
week. Sean Combs,
do
the record
everything.
tackles Diddy's entire life.
We
including
watch how
previous legal
you
controversies, the recent trial,
demolish
on
your
the most
friend.
serious charges, including RICO.
And you know who I noticed that wasn't on there though?
In prison for about
Belle
10 years.
Biv DeVoe.
Diddy's team is also rebutting this project
Because they was back in, they was
shameful
up his butt
hit
in
piece.
the
They note the obtained
in
footage
everything
was not
else.
authorized for release.
And
Netflix
nobody,
says
them
legally
was the ones that was on there that were
videos. In addition, tonight, another dynamic.
They were the
here is
ones that was on
another
them TV
famous
shows with
rapper
him
is, of
all that
course,
time.
behind this film, 50 Cent, who has long publicly.
They was the
clashed with
ones
Diddy and
that
has
was on them
recently
TV
expanded
shows
into a
all the time. What you
wide
gave me
range of
one?
film and TV
How many you
projects.
got?
I got 3.
He has plenty to say
Why would I
about
give you
Combs'
more
record.
than
Oh, okay, go
Rapper,
ahead.
producer,
You
joins
don't have to
the
go there
house
with me. Don't go there
30
with me.
million albums, won
Well, you
all
want to
kinds
say
of awards and accolades along the way, and is now a successful film and TV producer. And we're also joined by his colleague on the project, Alexandria Stapleton, an Emmy-winning showrunner and director of this series. Welcome to both of you.
Oh, man, thanks for having us.
Always great to have a 50-day.
Yeah, it's always going to be good. Great for ratings.
There we go. It's an important project, clearly. The question for both of you, 50 first, why this project, why now?
Well, we waited until after the results of the trial to release the project, but I started like almost
50 look like
5
his
months
shoulders
before I was
is
able
up.
to find Alex and
He look
find an
nervous.
Emmy award-winning showrunner and director is detrimental to the project being
Relax,
really
50.
well put together.
Put your shoulders down, yeah.
They should expect it to.
Oh,
perform
something's
like
not
every
on. Something's off. And then his neck,
Thank
like
you.
too fat.
Yeah, I think why it's coming out now is we wanted to wait, to get through all of the legal proceedings,
50's son look
the
just
criminal
like
trial,
him.
and it spans four parts, and it spans over 30 years of pop culture, his life. So it took some time, to say the least, to put all of this together.
It's an important story, and you could just tell it with all the public material. You go further. You've
Why
gotten
you
your
trying
hands
so
on some
fast?
extra new material people are going to see for the first time,
I see
including
it in the
this
camera.
video. Any journalist would want to know how you got
Like,
it.
you chewing
but
like-
it
It's
is
the whole video.
Sean Diddy Combs in the heat of this, right before the
Well, why
arrest
you
for the
eating
trial
like
we
that
just
then?
discussed. In private moments, talking to his lawyer, cameras running. Let's take a look.
It's the middle of September and there's still no indictment.
No, bro. Then you have to have a spokesman. You have to have some sort of comms to constantly be pushing that, Mark. Because you may just be a person that just does. You just may watch CNN. So you at the wrong place looking to see what the people with the possible jurors are thinking. It could be somebody that has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business of media and propaganda.
50, how'd
When
you
Buck
get it,
come
and what does
home,
that
he
scene show?
messing with
you're
no.
a journalist, Harvey. Harvey, you would not disclose your sources.
We
but-
usually don't.
All
yeah,
them
but
people.
I got it. Yeah.
They better,
What
man.
he said.
But you know who's going to be right there front and
What do you
center?
think it conveys? Because we see someone
Stevie
trying
J.
to pull the strings
knew
and
that
talking
was
about, he would say affecting, others would say manipulating
Right.
the public views of the allegations.
I think
He
that,
done woke up
one
plenty
big
of
theme
nights
of the
too with his
series
ass
is
there, I'm
to
sure.
go behind the scenes to really understand how brilliant you could say Sean Combs is at marketing, at owning
I'm
his
sure
narrative,
he has.
controlling the narrative at all times.
see, they just
and
give
so
off
why
that,
would
like,
that stop? When
weird
his
stuff.
life is on the line. So I think
my
that
God.
on its face that's what it is. But
This
as you
is
get
so
deeper in the
good.
film, you start to
Thought about
realize,
what's in that eating?
perhaps how
I
some of
thought you was done.
these tactics, how they really came to present themselves, during the trial.
You show that, his abilities.
It was right up in.
Alexandra,
It
you
was wrapped up
also
in a napkin.
give time to victims of the
It was
alleged
wrapped up in a
abuse. Some of the
napkin.
cases are in different
drunk.
procedural
Stop drinking.
postures. And you show victims who were
He's
women
doing drunk stuff.
and
He wouldn't
men.
do that.
Why is that
No.
important?
Just stop drinking
Because
too much.
victims of sexual
And there's a whole
assault,
bar
sexual
campaign that he
violence, that should there should be gender should not be a part of that
Wine,
conversation. When you are a victim, you are a victim. And I think that this series was a platform in a way for these alleged victims to come forward, give their truth, put context to their situations when so much of it was ripped out, and we just went, the world was going for the salacious headlines, and they really had the time to tell their story.
Yeah, and the film takes us way behind the PR or propaganda machine. You see Diddy the day he's finding out about new suits against him while he's in New York preparing for a possible criminal arrest. This is another moment from the video that 50 said he won't tell us where he